Today's security event I thought was enormously useful. It brought in a significant number of perspectives, and of course it should be that because the OSCE is this organization of many different countries. And it's important for all countries to respect other ideas and other viewpoints as we try to cobble together agreements for the future. Second of all, I think it's important to try to get the agenda moving. We've been stalemated for the last several years as we sought to find a solution to an impasse over the adapted Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe. So a conversation like this, which tries to jumpstart that process at this particular instant, I think is very, very important. Well, one I made was I think we need to think about conventional arms control more holistically. There's a number of conventional arms control agreements that we have from the past, the largest, of course, being the Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe. But in addition to that, there's the Vienna document on confidence and security building measures. There's the Open Skies Treaty, which covers all states parties. There's an agreement that covers the Balkan states, which came out of the Dayton Accords, which is very similar to CFE, and there are a number of other agreements. We need to kind of do a review of all those things and try to think holistically how improvements in one may be complemented by the other. We need to encourage greater interest in the field of conventional arms control so that we find over time younger people going into the field, younger people seeking academic degrees. So encouragement in that regard, perhaps through academic think tanks, perhaps through colleges and universities, would be useful. And then last but not least, I think there's an enormous amount that we've learned, we in Europe and the United States, about conventional arms control and confidence and security building measures. And the OSCE could serve a valuable service as an honest broker to perhaps, if you will, share those lessons learned to other regions around the globe that might be suffering from similar conditions and potential conflict. Places like the Korean Peninsula or perhaps South Asia might find these lessons enormously useful. Well, I think the OSCE will have a real mission now to try to jumpstart this process, as I said. I think we're now in a time where ideas need to come bottom up rather than being imposed from the top down. So I think having events like this, which, if you will, stir the pot and seek track two conversations that can initiate new ideas while encouraging more people to come in the field and study and research the issues surrounding conventional arms control will be very, very useful. And I think the Organization of Security Cooperation in Europe can serve a valuable role in that process.